This is a dash cam. More importantly, this is the dash cam that I've been running in the truck behind me, my 2020 Toyota Tacoma. Now, those of you who follow the channel for a little bit will remember that before this truck, I had a 2013 Toyota Tacoma that unfortunately met its untimely end. I was coming home from work, and an old lady decided to make an illegal U-turn right in front of me. And I'm going to play that footage for you all now. So yes, as you can see, the dash camera that I just showed you captured that footage. And that was very important, because this is why I think everybody seriously should have a dash cam. In that accident, my truck was totaled. I actually learned the other day, her car was also totaled in that accident. Most likely her car suffered frame damage. My truck had the airbag go off, and what I strongly suspect was also frame damage. But anyway, fast forward to making insurance claims. Now, the police report was very vague. It basically said that what I told the officer was the truth, was that she made the illegal U-turn from the right-hand lane in front of me. She told them that, I believe her story the first time was I hit her while she was in the median, which naturally, as soon as she made the insurance claim, changed to I rear-ended her. Of course, you're in the wrong, your story's gonna change. So anyway, her insurance company wanted to go after me for 100% fault in that accident. And of course, as you can see, that's a pretty nasty accident. In fact, my back is sore today from that accident still, and that was almost a month ago. In fact, I really need to go see a chiropractor. So anyway, I of course sent in the dash cam footage to my insurance. Now, I of course got a million questions about that with the whole rear end deal. You know, where was the damage? I was told it's on the side. So I told my agent, well, on the rear of the car. No, on the side of the car. In fact, it was on the rear bumper, but on the side of the rear bumper towards the rear wheel. Basically, after trying to explain this for a while, they finally kind of understood, yeah, it wasn't quite a true rear-ender. So, luckily, when they finally saw it, my insurance, of course, did a full 180 and said, hey, wait a minute, yeah, you're not at fault for this. So, it gets sent to her insurance. Her insurance says the same thing. Yeah, you're not at fault for that. That was on her. Her insurance immediately changed their opinion on wanting to fight it, and they went ahead and paid out. So yes, my truck was totaled, her car was totaled, meaning two vehicles totaled in an accident, plus I had to go to the hospital. I'm not sure if she did. She more than likely probably did, which means right there alone, that's an expensive payout for insurance. So the way insurance works is when you're at fault for an accident, they raise your rates. A lot. In fact, sometimes your rates can get raised really high to the point where you wish you weren't even driving. They might not cancel your insurance, but they'll raise it. I know this. When I was 17, I totaled my dad's Tacoma. He had an 04 Tacoma at the time that I rolled over. Yeah, I walked away from it, but as far as my rates went, it took years to get them back down to the point where I could actually even afford to drive again. So, believe me, that was... When I got the Mustang, that was a big deal. I got my 2018 Mustang here behind me. It's off camera, but, you know, that was a big deal because that car is very expensive to insure. So, that's a big deal when your insurance goes way up like that. So, naturally, they tried to find me at fault for that, saying I rear-ended this woman. My insurance would have gone way up to the point where I probably wouldn't have been able to afford to drive. I probably would have had to sell the Mustang. And, of course, this dash cam footage saved me, because as I mentioned, they were going off the police report and the woman's statement, both of which were vague. So, if I haven't given you all this advice already, get a dash cam. And I know I've made this video before, I know I've made a similar topic, to get one. Because I got this dash cam here, the one that I just showed you all, it is an Aukey dash cam. It'll focus on it. That's an Aukey dash cam. This one was $80 on Amazon. And as y'all can see, it works pretty well for something cheap Chinese made. Actually a very good one. The biggest downfall with this one, it doesn't have the ability to connect to your phone in an accident. Having ones that can connect to your phone on the scene is actually a very nice feature. It's one I'm actually going to be upgrading. So actually I'm going to be upgrading the dash cam in this truck to one that has that ability. Because if I had been able to show the police officer that footage on the scene rather than after the fact, showing it to insurance, the police report would have been accurate. That woman would have gotten cited. That would have actually even saved some time in this fight with insurance, because then it would have been 100% clear. But, oh well, not always the case. But luckily, having a dash cam that works well is better than having no dash cam at all. That's why I'm actually going to give this dash cam to my girlfriend. She's going to get this one, and I'm going to go ahead and upgrade the one in my truck. So therefore, that way we're all going to have dash cams. My agent said specifically to me, I'm going to get one after this. She realized that this is a very bad accident to have to start dealing with people arguing over fault. And I actually spoke to her insurance. Her agent said the same thing. Her agent even said, I'm going to get a dash cam. And I don't blame the guy. Now, you were going to go after me for fault, and then you just saw why I'm not at fault. So hopefully he gets one as well. So yes. In fact, I'm probably going to leave a link to this one in the description if they even still sell it. This one was great. One of the videos on my channel actually gets a surprising number of views for how terrible the quality it is I hardwired this dash cam to my old truck's fuse box. And more than likely I'm going to end up doing that to this truck with whatever new dash cam I get. Or actually, I shouldn't say whatever dash cam. I have the dash cam. It's going to be a different kit, though. It's a different dash cam. In which case, that video provides me with a lot of views. It was a great kit that I had. I actually really am going to miss just that kit alone. But yes, that was something I really recommend to everybody. I can't stress enough, get one of these. And I've already had people try to say, well, my car's not worth that much. It wouldn't really be worth getting a dash cam. And not even about the car itself. Like, my truck wasn't worth, a terrible amount. It was $17,000 is what they ended up giving me for the old truck. But still, the fact that my insurance rates would have gone through the roof if I had been found at fault for that is why I don't care what kind of car you have, get a dash cam. But either way, once I'm done with this video, I am going to be upgrading this truck's dash cam. I'm going to do that off camera. It's dash cam install. It's not difficult at all. And of course, like I said, I'm going to give this one to my girlfriend, so I'll be putting that in her car. That way she's protected. Good. As a lot of people said, no, thank God she was not in that truck with me when that old lady pulled out in front of me. Because, boy, that would have been a real bad day. And as a lot of people said, yes, good thing it wasn't the Mustang, because, boy, I would have fought someone on the scene with that. But let me know in the comment section below what you think about all of that. Let me know if you all are going to be getting dash cams. I can't stress this enough. Everyone should have one. There wouldn't even be a question about fault of accidents if people would get dash. But, take care, have a good day.